Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to this new video on SUI. I had to cover it. I covered this 2 days ago, and we broke out. All right, on a Sunday, which is always great timing to break out because who knows if it's going to be a real breakout or not. So that's what we'll talk about in this video. And honestly, at this point of time, I have to be quite optimistic. I spoke with someone on X yesterday about a potential SUI breakout. With cool story, bro. But what I said, I don't think it's going to break out. But we're seeing real momentum right here and real volume as well. So I think we have a chance to potentially really break out. Which is usually what I say is that a breakout on the weekend is never great news, right? Because a lot of the breakouts on the weekend, or at least a probability of a breakout turning into a fake out, becomes much higher. And then we also have a lot of fundamentals that can really botch this move, right? I mean, we have US-EU trade deal talks, which can always derail. That's always a possibility, of course. Although the possibility is small, but it's a possibility. And we have a lot of news, economic data coming out, very important economic data coming out from Wednesday until Friday as well, right? So now SUI has broken out and it all looks great, right? I mean, we have some imbalances right here. Imbalances, what I always say is that, yes, they very often get filled, but they're also a sign of strength. And very often what you can see is that, at least like every move up, we leave some imbalances that do not get filled. So now these imbalances that we have, that then we actually, some of them might get filled, but they don't all have to get filled. So this is actually a sign of strength, I'd say. And then yesterday was a Saturday and volume was quite low over the course of the markets. Not for SUI. SUI got one of the highest buying volumes that we've seen in the last couple of weeks. So then we broke out of the main resistance level right here between $4.1 and $4, which is a major value area high, but it's also just a very respected resistance level. We broke above that on the daily time frame as well, as you can see. We did so with volume. And the fundamentals for SUI are quite good. The TVL right now is at an all-time high at $2.25 billion. And the DEX trading volumes are also very, very high. All-time high, I wouldn't say. We've seen some major spikes over the course of April as well. But ultimately, then we have a real breakout technically with volume. Now, the open interest is probably quite high. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of leverage coming in. Okay. But then we also have fundamentals supporting it. I would argue with all the price action we've seen over the last couple of days with Bitcoin that the markets are also still bullish. So this is something where, it goes against my principles. And I do think we can see a little bit of a deeper pullback right here into $4, into 3.9. But I do think it's most likely this is a real breakout, which is very different from what I expected yesterday morning. We spoke about that a little bit more seriously and realistically in my last SUI video. But no, I have to say, I think it's most likely that we will see a breakout here and that we can rally into 4.5, 4.6 at least. But what I said 2 days ago in my video as well is that I wouldn't be surprised if we just easily rally up to 4.9 and $5 in this market strength. Which is the next major resistance level, right? I mean, 4.5, 4.6 is kind of a minor intraday level. So that's what I expect. And then the most important level for me to hold, like we can spike down towards 3.9, but I think we need to hold 3.96. If we break down below that, then that's bad news. And it's probably a fake out. But for now, I would say that it's most likely we are going to be able to hold that and to rally up higher. But I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.